Have you ever wondered why some of the most selfish, arrogant, and entitled people are also the most popular? We say we hate selfish people, yet we seem to obsess over everything they do. So in this video, I'm going to deconstruct the seductive power of narcissists. Specifically, you are going to learn 4 core symptoms of narcissism and learn how these symptoms contribute to a narcissist's underlying charm. Disclaimer, I'm not arguing that the people in this video have narcissistic personality disorder. To be diagnosed with that, you need 5 of the 9 traits of narcissistic personality disorder listed in the DSM-5. That said, narcissistic behavior can occur in anyone and can be spurred on by drug consumption, mental illness, or even a sudden rise to power. So stay tuned. This video will help protect you from narcissism no matter how it manifests in your life. The first major symptom of narcissism is a grandiose sense of self. Simply put, narcissists think that they are amazing.
So when I talk, it's not a rant, it's a symphony of ideas.
I'm very consistent. I'm a very stable genius.
The last time I took drugs, I probably took more than anybody could survive.
How do you survive that?
Because I'm me. Because I'm me, I'm different. I just have a different constitution, I have a different brain, I have a different heart, I have a different, I get tiger blood, man.
And when I mean simulation, this is what I mean by the simulation. Sorry, I know you guys wanted to clap, but everything I'm gonna say is gonna be amazing.
But this feeling of grandiosity doesn't come from a healthy place of self-love. It comes from obsessively comparing themselves to others and concluding that they are just better than most people.
I expose people to magic. I expose them to something they're never otherwise going to see in their boring, normal lives. And I gave that to them. I may forget about them tomorrow, but they'll live with that memory for the rest of their lives. And that's a gift, man.
Nobody's been able to do what I've been able to do. Remember that. When you look at taxes, you look at regulations, you look at making deals with other countries, nobody's been able to do anything like this. Actually, most people didn't even try because they knew they didn't have the ability to do it.
This seems like a terrible personality trait to have. So why do we like people who think they are better than us? We are not attracted to narcissists for their sense of superiority per se, but for the conviction that comes with it. Because when you believe you are the greatest, you can speak without a sliver of doubt. And speaking with conviction is an incredibly attractive trait.
I have ideas that can make the human race existence within our 100 years better. Period.
Most people can't tell the difference between conviction and competence. So not only do we admire people who speak with conviction, but we actually believe what they say.
I can be more presidential than any president that's ever held this office, that I can tell you.
This brings us to symptom 2. Narcissists have intense fantasies of unlimited power and success.
I believe that my calling is to be the leader of the free world.
As a result, narcissists are some of the most inspirational people we know.
Everybody has the power just because everybody, can't is the cancer of happen. Can't is the cancer of happen. I can't do it. The Nike slogan doesn't say, just try it. Oh, okay, just try it. No, just do it, man.
Because instead of getting bogged down by what might go wrong or what might be too unrealistic, narcissists push the limits of possibility with visionary, outside-the-box thinking.
I've envisioned and will manifest a 200,000 seat stadium, circular, with 100,000 gospel singers.
We will build a great wall along the southern border. And Mexico will pay for the wall.
I'm going to buy Universal. They're only a $33 billion organization. I'm one of the greatest product producers that ever existed.
But a narcissist's big dreams are not based in reality. And this is why their vision usually crumbles when you start to challenge them on the specifics.
How do you avoid slipping back into that again?
I don't know, I just won't do it.
How do you plan on winning that war?
With zeal and focus.
When you do become president, you're going to have to deal with hostile governments. How do you think you will approach that?
I mean, you so famously and so powerfully said George Bush doesn't care about black people. What makes you think that Donald Trump does, or any people at all? Why don't we take a break?
So before you get seduced by a narcissist's inspirational words, try this trick. Ask them how they plan to achieve their goals. Most narcissists will avoid discussing any specific plan by simply insisting that everything is going to work out just fine.
Are you worried you're going to relapse?
No,
Why?
because I'm not going to, period, the end.
You don't worry that you're going to die when you take that many drugs?
Dying's for fools.
So if you don't get an actual check from the Mexican government for $8 or $10 or $12 billion, whatever it will cost, how are you going to make them pay for the wall?
I will, and the wall just got 10 feet taller, believe me.
The third major symptom of narcissism is an excessive need for praise and admiration. This means narcissists tend to pursue careers and lifestyles that will reward them heavily with praise. However, building a genuine following takes time, and a narcissist just can't wait that long to feel the rush of social validation. So, they take little shortcuts to get the admiration they desire. And one way they get it is by comparing themselves to popular, high-status individuals.
I'm one of the greatest product producers that ever existed. And now it's proven that I'm the new Michael Jordan of products.
Not since Abraham Lincoln has anybody done what I've done for the black community.
Especially when you see how I partied, man. It was epic. The run I was on made Sinatra, Flynn, Jagger, Richards, all of them just look like, you know, droopy-eyed, armless children.
I'm standing up and I'm telling you, I am Warhol. I am the #1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh.
Until we discover who a narcissist really is, we get hypnotized into believing that they really are that cool, smart, well-connected person they claim to be. And that brings us to the final major symptom of narcissism. Narcissists frequently demean, bully, and belittle others.
Rotting dog shit. The fermented puke that is your viscera.
Hunter, you're a loser. And your father was never considered smart. He was only a good vice president because he understood how to kiss Barack Obama's ass.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do.
I'm sorry?
By being mean, narcissists cultivate an air of exclusivity. If you happen to be part of a narcissist's in-group and then you hear that person putting someone else down, you actually end up feeling quite good by comparison.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
So there you have it, 4 symptoms of narcissism and 4 ways narcissists trick us into liking them. Thank you for watching, and thank you for putting up with me trying to say narcissist over and over. That is a huge tongue twister, and I didn't realize until I recorded this video.